I don't know that I've personally heard somebody say it in these words, but maybe like alluding to the fact where they say that they're not a sinner or that they don't sin because,
They're a good
you know,
person.
you're a good person and
Right.
you go to church every Sunday or you serve at a old folks home every, Thursday and you don't
Right.
curse. And it's like, you're a sinner.
Right.
In First John, it says, if we say we have not sinned, we make him a liar and his word is not us. And this one, I'm pretty sure, I think it says something that if you say that, then you're deceiving yourself.
Yeah.
When it comes to saying, I'm a slave to sin, there's songs about it. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. Mm-hmm. Human beings are created to worship something and to, in other words, be a slave to something, whether it's video games, if it's studying, if it's church, if it's church, and I mean church and not in God type of way, because some people are, some people are very confined to serving, but not fellowshipping, not like knowing the relationship that you have with the Lord. You're just working. When you say you're not a slave, like you are a slave to something. And I was expressing to Janelle, if I'm going to be a slave to anything, if I need a master, if I am a human being in this weak flesh, I want my master to be the perfect, loving God that created me and to be the man that he intended for me to be. So we are no longer slaves to sin when we choose the Lord, but you are a slave to something. And if you're not doing something for the glory of God, you're doing it for the glory of sin. For the kingdom of sin, for the kingdom of God. It is one or the other. There is no gray area.
When we talk about the slave thing, I put here, it's you're a slave to something, as in you will always need a motive for your actions. You're never going to do something without a motive, right? Because why would you do it?
Right.
So you get to choose if that's life or death. You get to choose what fruit that produces, what direction you're going. Because if we know anything, it's that the fruit of the Spirit is, love, peace, joy, patience, kindness, goodness, self-control. But then the fruit of sin is always death. And that's why we say it where it says here, test the spirit of someone that says that they're a believer, because you will know by their fruits.
Yeah.
So if you are constantly sinning, your fruit will always be death.
Yep.
Your fruit will always be sickness. Your fruit will always be anxiety, depression, fear. It will never be peace, love, joy, patience, kindness, goodness, all of those things, because you can't produce it out of yourself. You can't force yourself to produce the fruit, as I said last time. It has to come from a place of knowing the Lord.